Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day as always. If you're new to the channel, I am Travis, aka the Brass Tack, and I am a professional automotive detailer. I have over 15 years of experience, and I am here to help educate you on your car cleaning journey. And today we're going to be talking about leather seats. If you've seen my last video, we cleaned some leather seats and I showed you how to do that. And today we're going to talk about how to properly condition those leather seats. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you the tools and products you're going to need to do the job. Let's get started with that. Okay guys, today is pretty simple. There's just three things you're going to need to do this job. The first thing you're going to need is your leather conditioner of choice. Mine is Meguiar's Detailer Professional's Choice Leather Cleaner and Conditioner. It is basically their professional detailer line of stuff. I have used this stuff for years and it has always worked really well for me. There are a lot of different products out there. They all pretty much work very similarly, but I tend to use this one because I've used it for years and it works really well for me and I've never had a complaint. So that is mine. The next thing you're going to need is just a microfiber applicator pad. Simple. And then the last thing you're going to need is just a microfiber rag in case you get any excess product on anything that you don't want on. So that's pretty much all you need to do the job. Today we're going to be working on the Tahoe again because number one, it has leather seats, and number two, the seats have been cleaned because I just cleaned them in the last video. So if you have not seen that video, go ahead and stop what you're doing right now, go back to that video and make sure you watch my video on how to clean these, because that is some very good information to know before you do this step. So I will show you how to do the driver's seat and then we'll do the fast forward on the rest of them. So I'm going to go ahead and get the light and the camera set up in the car and ready to go, and we'll get started. Okay guys, we are here at the driver's seat. As you can see, it has been cleaned. It has not been conditioned yet. So what I'm going to do with this first seat is mask half of it off and do half of it, peel the tape up, and show you guys the difference before and after so you guys can actually see what it actually does for your leather. And then what I'm gonna do is do the rest of this one and then do all of the other seats. But right before we finish the video out, I'm gonna come back about an hour or two later and I'm gonna show you what all of these cracks and crevices like these look like after we have gotten the seats conditioned, because you're gonna see a huge difference in all of this right here. These are gonna be much less noticeable and they're gonna be much less deep because that conditioner is going to soak into the leather over the next hour or two and really bring life back out of the leather. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and get this mask off and get the camera tripod set up, and we'll get started. Okay guys, we are set up with the masking tape. I'm going to do this half first since it is closer to the camera and get this all done, and then I will peel the tape off and show you the before and after, and then we'll do the rest of the seat. I have my applicator pad and my cleaner. Shake this up a bit. And it's really just as easy as applying your product directly to the pad. Don't be shy. About that will be good for the section that I'm doing. I might have to add a little more, but we'll just have to wait and see. Some guys will put the product on here and then wipe it on. Some people will put the product on the pad and wipe it on. It really doesn't matter. Either way is fine. This is just my way of doing it. So here we go. I'll start on the inner perforated section first. And all you gotta do is just rub it in nice and good. I tend to go in circular motions a lot just so I'm overlapping all of my strokes and I'm not really missing anything. You can't really see what I'm doing now, but I'm getting down on the front of the seat. Anywhere where the leather is at is where you want to be. Now, when it comes to the cracks and crevices, I just kind of take my fingers towards the edge of the applicator pad to where it kind of pinches it like that, and I just get down in there as deep as I can. Just continue applying. As the leather rolls down the side of the seat here on the console side, it turns to a carpet, so I only have to go down so far there. Now there's gonna be places where it looks like there is quite a bit there. What I have learned with this particular product is if you just leave it sit long enough, it will soak itself into the leather. The leather will suck it in. So a lot of times I tend to try not to wipe off the excess that I see just because I know it's probably gonna get soaked in. So about an hour from now when I come back out here, if I still see any excess, I'll wipe it off. But until then, I'm just gonna leave it here just because it's probably gonna get soaked into the leather. Okay, we just take our tape, peel it off, and I'm sure you can already see the difference. If you can't, I'm gonna grab the camera and show you anyway. But major difference between the undone side and the done side. Like I said, this looks a little shiny and oily right now, but give it an hour or two, and like I said, it will soak in and you'll just have a nice sheen. It won't be super slick, super shiny. It'll just have a nice sheen. That's another reason I like this product. Some leather conditioners will leave an oily, super shiny look to it. I really don't prefer that. I just want it to have a nice sheen and to be nice and conditioned and healthy. I want a healthy looking leather. This looks a little shiny right now, but like I said, it's gonna soak in and be just fine. Some will stay looking like this, and you get in and out and it feels like you're gonna slide all the way across the car when you get in because it's so slippery. But this product does not do that. Once it soaks in, it just gives it a nice sheen and doesn't really make it slick. So there is your before and after from my view. As you can see, I got a little bit on the other side of the tape, but that's fine. It's all gonna get done anyway. So there's your before and after. I'm gonna set the camera down and we will do the rest of the seat, and then we will do all the seats. Okay guys, all of the seats in this extremely used 2011 Chevy Tahoe have officially been cleaned and conditioned. Now like I said, they look a little slick and shiny right now, but over the next couple of hours, this will have time to kind of set in and the leather will just kind of suck it in. And I'll come back out here in a few hours and show you the difference after it's gotten settled in, but you'll be able to see a lot of these cracks and crevices will be a lot less noticeable. And that is the importance of using a conditioner to make sure that you keep your leather healthy. It actually is important. Number one, it keeps your leather looking nice. Number two, when you go to trade your vehicle in someday, it's going to add value to your vehicle because the leather seats still look good.
1 hour later.
Okay guys, we're back. It's about an hour later, and as you can see, a lot of the shininess has soaked in and the seat has just a nice sheen to it. On these worn places, I may have to do more than one application of the conditioner just because it still looks a little worn through here. But as you can tell, it's really starting to work quite well. This particular area right through here looked really bad before. It's a lot less noticeable now, but I think after another application or two, this seat's going to start looking really well. Of course, this is the most used seat in the entire vehicle, but for the most part, this is already looking a heck of a lot better than it did. There are some places like right here where it's completely worn. That's not going to get better, but I think I can still get some of these places like this here and this one across here to look a little bit better. So I might go ahead and do another application or two, but at least I showed you guys how to do this. That was the main thing. I wanted to show you guys the process. So that's what I did. And if you guys liked this video, if you found it helpful or useful in any way, please don't forget to go down and give it a big thumbs up. While you're at it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my content, because you're going to learn a lot more. Until then, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks again and have a great night.